Alright, we're saging deep in the heart of Babylon. We're about to walk in the North Park blocks. As you can see, I'm protecting my energy from all the potential mind control technologies that may want me to consume things I actually don't need to consume. And we are actually here on a survival mission. You see, we don't want to have heat stroke. And boy, it is fucking hot in Dallas right now. So, you know what, maybe we'll just take the camera with us in case we just see some extreme, I can't believe this stuff's actually selling material, because Dallas is a very unique city in the fact that it hasn't completely collapsed yet in the way that many of your cities and towns have. So, now that I've protected myself, universal law shall not be violated by the demonic, archonic, consumeristic, Babylonian system. I think we're ready to go. Alright, now I want to show you this just to start with. This is some sort of a vending machine for the iPad. And we got something interesting over here. If you really want to escape reality and be in your own little bubble, now you can have your very own sunglasses that plug directly into your iPad. Over here, I'm sure you can identify yourself with your fingerprint. It's very lovely. It's here to keep us safe. iPod Touch with Retina and all of that. This is the bionic machine-like hand, as we all become machines in this matrix now, less human, more robotic. So it definitely fits the theme here. And then over here, a lot of people don't know that the symbols are everywhere. Adolf Hitler in 1936, he started using the symbolism of the rings. And so again, we see this constant fixation with the empire, with military might, with the illusion of power. And looks like our exit to dreamland is just right over here. Okay, now we're about to go in the Disney store. And some of you may have seen the front cover of the mermaids, like the giant penis. You know, just all the symbolism, including the ways children are targeted, bizarre things. And there's even a lot of reptilian symbolism you see in today's cartoons and so much of the things that's marketed towards children. We're going to go into the store right now and see what we find. Training, you know, somebody wants me, somebody wants me, someone's going to buy me a mansion. And it starts real young. It's a bit much, you know? I mean, it's very, I don't know how I feel about this one.
Yes, I don't know how I feel about chimeras either.
This one, there's a certain look in the eyes, it's like, you know what, I really shouldn't be here. this really isn't, and what's that? What? Who's your little friend here? Okay, we have the classic psychedelic experience. This is what happens when you take your first hit of LSD. These creatures will come out and they will say hi to you. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. This is like sort of a android. The eyes and the face, the proportion just isn't right. Now this is what she looks like on a good day. Because she's smiling here. The drugs are working. There is too much. It was an overdose. You can tell. Overexcitement. You know, it's like the cop, you know, with the light in the eye, like, you know, sir, man, have you been under the influence of any depressants or, you know, narcotic stimulants? See, she looks disturbed. She does not want to be where she is. There's not even a smile on that face. This is just all straight program. So, we made it out of there. Woo. The mind technologies. Look, hook your mind up. Move an object with the power of your mind. It starts small, it starts at that level, but guaranteed it builds up to later things later on when they become an adult. You know, we were just looking at the glasses earlier. Just, you know, put the glasses on, hook it up to your iPad, you don't have to talk to anybody. So here we have the black helicopter propaganda. Everywhere you go. See, they can have your own little black helicopter. You don't have to fear them. You can be one of them. And you don't need a vacuum anymore. Everything's fine. You know, just let this thing watch you and send information back to the Department of Homeland Security or China. Ooh, look at her, she's cute. She'd be good for a genetic experiment later on in 10 years when we invade America. I mean, it's all fine, just keep your house clean.
Just make sure you're taking good care of your kidneys before they take.
Black helicopter wasp right in here. Okay, let's go.
What about the drone, man? The drone! Come on, look at the drone! The drone! Wow.
Wow. This one is not weaponized. This one does not appear to have tasers, or brass knuckles, or batons attached to it. It's not the police model. It's the model they sell people so they can spy on their girlfriend or boyfriend. We have worked so hard as a culture, as a society, to get to this point. I mean, who needs a face anymore? We really just need to blend in and look like the Greys. I mean, literally, they're gray. No eyes, no personality, and I bet you what, they don't talk back. I mean, maybe people should just, instead of getting close, have this for a family. This is the model of the gray family. They're well behaved, aren't they? They don't say much. They just sit there. Now this place is its own interesting subject. I mean, you have a corporation that's marketing the peace symbol, the flower child, the goddess, the cute hippie chick. And you can see from the clothing here that it's all like one particular style. Which, it's not bad, but again, it's most likely made in China. The clothing most likely has formaldehyde embedded within it. It's part of the clothing's DNA, but yet it's representing something. Oh, peace, love, and oh, cooperation. But yet it's all a part of the same artificial construct that's being sold to people for monetary gain. Moving along. Now most people, they look shocked when they see someone speaking before a camera, like this young lady over here. Hi. But you know, they don't get shocked when they see Big Brother. I mean, hi. You know, they're just like, they never stop to think for a minute. Someone's surveilling me, and they don't have the right to do that. They see someone talking from the camera, and they're like, why is that person talking? Don't they know the consequences of standing out against the herd? Hi. It just goes on and on and on. They're just like absolutely shocked. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am from an alien planet. This is not my native land. I am here from the future to warn you. That's some nasty critters that are in control of this. Alright, I lost my train of thought. I got some change here. Got a change in your pocket? I think I need to make a...
Fair change is an alien concept.
And everything is heaven, everything is wonderful, everything is love, but it's the artificial heaven, artificial love, artificial this and that. Heavenly creature. Okay, if she's from heaven, I would liken her to something other than a creature. This is obviously a synthetic, fake heaven, part of the matrix, part of the artificial construct, getting us to worship the flesh over and over and over again. But, gosh, she's definitely been around the world. We're also going to show you some of the artwork that's here at the mall. And in many ways, art imitates life. And sometimes you wonder, what were they thinking when they put this here? When you look at this here, it looks like a trapped lost soul that's carved within this particular piece of artwork. And then you have another one over here. And then this one is upside down for some reason. We don't know why he's upside down. We don't know what's going on with him. When we look at the front, it appears that it's just a normal piece of artwork, but why is the goat or the animal with the horns biting directly at the chest or at the heart chakra? And what is he digging for in the bowl? And what is this human seeking? What circumstances is going on here with this entity? But it gets even more interesting. This is just a general threat. If you step out of line, you'll have your head cut off. I mean, it's just not about mannequins. This is about literally, you can do what we say, you can wear what we want you to wear, you can work where we want you to work, you can date who we want you to date, you can believe what we want you to believe, or off with their heads. Any questions?
Here we go.
But this is really what it's all about, right? Work, be a slave, produce for the man, produce for the system. Just work, and then when you're done working, you want to consume from those same corporations that you've been working for the entire time. And might as well keep it within the family. And so I've always found this particular part of the North Park Mall that we're in North Dallas to be, you know, very, very interesting. Everybody here looks like they've done a lot of working to earn their Federal Reserve notes, to come here and release them back into the ether. It's beautiful. Oh. Must I say any more? After all we have said, from the forbidden fruit to the transhumanistic reality, to the iPad, to the working drones over here, to the headless corpses, to the snake at the door. Must I say any more? Nice shiny heads here as well. She's got the snake around her wrist over here. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, she's got the snake on her hand. She's under control. Oh. Okay, right over here, into the eyes. Because the eyes are the windows to the soul. Now, that is a woman I can connect with. I mean, it is just, anybody home? Anybody home? That's good. Now this is interesting, isn't it? It's all as if they're crawling to get to the top of the pyramid, to jump into the fire, to do a self-sacrifice for the Lord, to appease the Lord. It's like training wheels for the future system. I mean, is it just me that's seeing this? Or are you seeing how the symbols and the imagery is around us? Whether they intended it to be that way, or whether their subconscious just simply created it without even knowing it.
Here we go.
There are actual real ducks in here. These are the other two planets. We have three now, just like Jesus. 1, 2, and an artificial construct of plants all around it. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. How's it going? You guys have brain chips yet?
No, first no brain chips, man.
You know, I just,
Okay.
I've been waking up to the New World Order, you know, the fact that 9/11 was an inside job, and I just wondered if you could help me forget. Because I know, the apples here, forbidden fruit. I just want to insert myself directly into this. Any sunglasses you can give me. Program at this one. Alter my perceptions.
No problem, alright. Have a good day, man.
Alright. Here we've got a body only an alien could love. She's got no head, she's got no arms, she's got no legs, just a floating carcass in water. Kind of disgusting, don't you think? But somehow or another it's supposed to entice people to something. Now, I don't care what they say, that's not human. That's not human. That's extraterrestrial. Look at her neck. It's like everywhere you look, you see things that don't even look human anymore. What's wrong with the normal human-sized neck? I mean, I don't know. I'm old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned. I'm into Earth chicks. I'm not into these. Ooh, she's got a. Ooh, look at that. She's been modified. Look at that. Look at her hands behind her back. Now this guy over here, she's been digging. He can't help her because his hands are behind his back too. They're both slaves. But you see, they've been modified, they've been glossy, so they're beautiful forever. They've been designed to live for longer lifespans. Everything is fine. They got their hands behind their back. Do they know their hands are behind their back? She's got that tracker device right there, right around there. She takes that thing off, just like a Total Recall. Boom! Now behind every picture there's a story, and in this picture, nom 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 nom, man go shopping, Egypt man forage. You see, it's weird, you got all these like strange animal looking, they're not really animals, they're some sort of physical creature of some type that are around this shopping man that's from the ancient world. He's got a nice little hat. He's been working hard. He's got his makeup, he's got his cell phone, he's got everything the body needs. Now if you come down here, where do those goods come from? How are they manufactured? How are they designed? Well, you pretty much just take the elephant and you put a chain on it. And you lock it up, put it in a dungeon, and then here you see the crazy humans, or whoever, with some sort of mechanical device, creating the iPods, creating the machines out of the bones of the dying world. So there's so much you can see sometimes in the pictures, if your eyes are able to see it. Yeah, the Joker. You know, I just like, why does she get to be pink? And everybody over here is white. It's like, you got one class over here and one class over there, and see, they have more gold on them. It's on top of a goddamn pyramid. Follow the rabbit.